So I came to Festival Bay to do some shopping today, but I think I'm a little late. Actually, they're renovating the whole location and turning it into the Artegon Marketplace. I don't know what that means yet, but I'm gonna go find out. I've lived here my whole life pretty much, and I remember Festival Bay from when it opened. Can you talk about why it never really worked?
Yeah, there were a handful of reasons why it didn't. I think when you look at this picture behind us, it's indicative of one of the major reasons. And if you look down here in this small corner that is that's outside of this larger rendering, it's Festival Bay, the Bay of Festival Bay, a concept that when I think it was originally being designed, people look at it and say, oh, it's Orlando, it's water, and people get excited about that sort of water feature. But essentially what you did was created a 40,000 square foot pond at your front door. Then once you got in the center, you were asking them to walk around a circle, and people don't build circular malls for a reason. It doesn't allow for cross traffic very well. Essentially, people would come in the mall, they would turn right or turn left, go around the circle, end up back where they started, and figure they saw everything and walked out, never realizing that the center had 3 spokes with tenants that were, looking for business. So I think that the center died from the inside out. Those people on the inside that weren't getting the traffic started to fold up shop and leave. And as time wore on, that sort of disease spread throughout the rest of the shopping center to the point where you started to see, if you've been here for a long time, the anchors start to close. A lot of the restaurants that are out front start to close because all those people feed off traffic. So we take out the water. And if you go there today, the water's all gone, and a lot of the infrastructure for this roundabout is put in there. So now people can come in the main entry, drive right into this roundabout, go right up to the front door, drop their family off, go park their car, or we have valet parking that'll be available as well. There's 3 entry points for vehicles and a whole lot of entry points for pedestrians. So on weekends and evenings, it's very easy to block these off for vehicular traffic, and then this becomes essentially it's a 50,000 square foot performance space, whether it's concerts or food truck festivals, or all sorts of things that you can do that people are looking for outdoor venues. Then they can do it here.
Can you talk a little bit more about some of the other anchor stores that are coming?
Sure. We have Revolutions Entertainment. Revolutions Entertainment's 45,000 square foot bowling alley, lounge bowling. It's going to be family friendly during the day with lots of video games for the kids, and then it transitions more to a lounge feel in the evening time, kind of like a King's Bowling, which opened up just down the way near the convention center. They also have a big sports bar grill with the the huge TV screen, projection screen for all the NFL games and all the other sporting events. So that'll be opening up in just past the grand opening. The rest of this, I should mention, the center is opening on October 16th. Everything you see here is opening on October 16th. Because of the elaborate nature of this build out, this is going to open up probably 60 days past that. Toby Keith is coming in, 20,000 square foot concert hall and restaurant, sort of a house of blues for country music, live music 5 nights a week. We have Berghoff coming in, which is an institution in Chicago. The big German beer hall, 20,000 square feet, 5,000 square foot beer garden. They're going to be brewing on site. It's something they don't do in Chicago. They're going to be doing it here. Very Bavarian Oktoberfest Munich feel to that as well. Bass Pro stayed. They renewed their lease. They're going to be here for a very long period of time. Cinemark recently renovated and added their XD theater, which is sort of their version of IMAX, and that was opened up just this past year. And I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. And Ron John is doing a brand new store for us as well. That's almost done. It should be open within the next 3 or 4 weeks.
And is somebody replacing a Van skate park?
We do have somebody coming in to replace Van Skate Park. It's called Radbourne Skate Park. They're out of New York, and they are still in the planning phases, so we're hoping that they can still make the opening for October, but we're pretty sure they will.
So we talked about a few of the anchor stores. Tell us about the rest of the mall.
Okay. Well, the rest of the project on the inside, if you imagine this mall is a big circle, as I mentioned before. Anything that's on the inside of the circle is being demolished, knocked down to the ground. The only thing that's going to stay in place are support beams in the roof. So it's still going to be enclosed, but everything that's been installed over the years, you mentioned you've been here for a while, you've seen it over many years, all the contrived Floridian pastels, cracked tile mosaic, little gingerbread pop-outs that they've done to sort of create the sense of whimsical fantasy, which looks very tired at this point. That all comes out. We're going to leave the cement floor, we're going to stain it, polish it, seal it, Anything that's on the walls, it's going to be brick, it's going to be wood, it's going to be corrugated metal. So again, a sense of authenticity, this industrial feeling to a marketplace, which is going to include, as we look behind us, 165 of these marketplace units. Each one of these is about 300 square feet. It allows us the opportunity to get local vendors, local, whether it's artisans or artists, whether it's food vendors or traditional retail, people that want to have an opportunity to showcase their wares to a large audience. And if you imagine back to the anchors we're talking about, we're going to be bringing millions of people to this project. It gives them an ability to do that to that audience at a very, very low rate of entry. It's a lot of streetscapes, so if you can imagine a traditional mall, well, this wasn't a traditional mall, but a traditional mall, would be a racetrack and you'd go up and down and then, maybe it's 2 levels and the same thing either way. This is going to be something that allows you to meander throughout. We are going to have also digital reader boards or digital touchscreen directories. So if somebody knows where they want to go, if they've looked online, if they looked on our Facebook page, if they've looked at the OrlandoSentinel.com, they see somebody they really want to be associated with or go check out, they can go to this and then press a button and they'll see, okay, we're in Street 10, and then they'll look up and they'll see banners that are running down the course of the shopping center, and they'll go to Street 10 and they know they're there. It'll also be, beyond that, it'll be just a comfortable, open way to allow people to meander throughout. So there'll be, I think there's 26 different streets as part of phase 1, and 165, I think I may have mentioned, it's about 165 booths in those 26 streets.
And when can we expect phase 2? About?
The later part, about the same time in 2015. So this phase 1 opens on October 16th. We're expecting phase 2 to open up for holiday 15, so mid-November.
So there you have it, guys. The Artegon Marketplace, scheduled to open this October. Hopefully this is the renovation this area needs to revitalize.